I'm coming from Tohoku University, and coming to Japan was one of my biggest dream, and I'm happy that this dream became true. And I visited Japan to know the culture and to continue my postgraduate studies in one of the good university. So the first impression in Japan that the people are very kind, and the hospitality here is very huge. So I liked the stay from the first day in Japan. So the food and the culture, every day we learn new things. So in Japan, the culture is very various from the north to the south, and even the Japanese language dialect is different too. So we, at the beginning of my stay in Japan, I faced some troubles, like kind of different culture and different attitude in work and study, which is quite different from Oman. And but that one was overcome because the student in the laboratory and the professor, every time they are helping the the foreigner student, and the students especially are coming from the Middle East. One good story that I experienced in Japan is the great North Japan earthquake. It was in 2011, March 11, 2011. So after I finished my Japanese course, directly after, and I passed my examination. So after 3 days only, I was happy to become one of the Tohoku University student, but I experienced the earthquake. It was horrible, but and a lot of strategic, tragic things has happened. So many people has lost their lives. But because I am a foreigner, even the Japanese, they help Japanese and foreigners also as the same. And I was impressed by the Japanese attitude to how they are dealing with earthquakes or disasters. After overcoming this earthquake in Japan, the life becomes more interesting, and my study went very well. And I am about to finish 4 months. I'm writing my thesis, and I hope I can finish my study on time. And I'm glad I am in Japan. I'd like to thank all the Japanese people who has helped me, especially from my professor and my friends in Sendai. And I'm happy to to come here in Tokyo and share this event with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing your experience with us. So for now, I would like to take 4 of you to just have sort of conversation in front of us of what you have experienced in Japan that you felt really fantastic or you really enjoyed it. So I think it would be really nice to share from the 2 boys and 2 girls, as I think it will be, I think as a girl's side and a boy's side, I think there will be some differences that you might find or you might not find. So would you like to be the 2 of the boys? And with 2 of the boys, would you come up for sharing the experiences?
What about another one? 2.
So one more, say that.
No, it's okay. Just 2 guys and 2 girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so to 4 of you, just I want you to have that conversation in front of us.
Anything about Japan?
Anything about Japan that you really enjoyed, or like you really amazed, you surprised?
Okay. So shall we start?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay, I can start. So, we're gonna talk about the food maybe in Japan. So maybe this is the most things that I surprised that maybe I don't have that kind of food that I can eat for every day. So
Even like a halal then?
yeah, because halal food is not very common here in Japan. Maybe one shop in Kanagawa, and it's kind of very far from our home. And in Tokyo, maybe there's 2 or 3 shops. So it was very difficult for us. So we lived in the Ryu, in the school, the nursery. So in that time, we shared the kitchen with all the students there. So it was kind of difficult that we can cook our food in what time we want to cook it. So I think this one maybe was one of the problem. What about you, girls? Did you have the same of
Food
food
problem?
problem?
Actually, because I love Japanese food. So once I came, I love sushi, miso soup, everything. The problem is that then I developed some allergy, and then I had to stop the Japanese food. Yeah,
So you
so
enjoy
maybe
it.
this is the problem now. I'm just like, oh my god, I see sushi and I can't eat it.
That's good. So you enjoy the Japanese food.
Yeah.
Because-
But then I had to start cooking, and so now I'm looking for different cultures of pizza. It's okay. I can see the sushi, but I can't eat it.
So sad.
Actually, this is something special about Japan. One time in my department, we were just doing like a presentation for the others. And when I talked to the Japanese people, I said, let's talk about each person's place. So basically, I talked about mine, and each person talking about